everyone. I just wanted to film my Thrillerathon wrap-up for 2019. I completed 14 books. Now, I didn't read them back to back, but I'll explain how many pages I read from each one. I completed all the challenges. If you want to know what challenges they will, just watch my TBR, because I have a lot of books to go through. The first thriller that I finished was The Couple Next Door by Shirley Lapina. I listened to this in an audiobook, and I gave it 2 stars. And in this one, a couple goes to a dinner party next door, and the nanny cancels on them, the babysitter. So they leave their 6-month-old daughter behind, and they listen with a baby monitor. And they check on the baby every half hour. At the end of the night, when they come back, the baby is missing. And that is the rest of the plot in this book. And I'm giving it 2 stars because it felt like the plot just was stretched out as far as it could go. And it got kind of boring and annoying at times. And all the characters were unlikable. So I'm giving it 2 stars. I also read the much anticipated The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. I'm giving this one 4 stars. For me, it was a perfect thriller. This woman is confined to her home because of agoraphobia. I think I said that right. She's afraid of going outside. So this book talks about that and those in her life and how she watches her neighbors through the window, and one day she sees a crime. And then the plot goes on from there. For me, it was a simple thriller, not too complex, and I liked it. So I gave it 4 stars. Maybe the hype got to me a little bit. I also read The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Whaler. And in this one, Harriet Westaway, she is working on the piano as a tarot card reader. And she receives this letter one day that she's inherited something from her grandma. And she thinks this is a mistake because her grandparents were dead a long time ago. But she owes money, and she's in debt, so she ends up going to the state, and the plot goes on from there. I think this was introduced to me as like a Clue kind of story, and it didn't feel that way. It's just like family secrets that get revealed. I almost DNF'd it, but I'm so glad I didn't, because I really enjoyed the story, so I gave it 4 stars. I also read Fearless Kingdom by Jen Phillips, and in this one, a mom and her 4-year-old son are in a zoo around closing time, and they're playing in a playground, and they hear some noises, don't think too much of it, and they're rushing to the entrance to get out in time, and the mom discovers that there's bodies all over, and the noises she heard was shooting. So she picks up her son and goes to hide, and that begins the 274-page story. And I liked it. I thought it was really thought-provoking and realistic. It could happen at a zoo. So I gave this one 4 stars as well. The last thriller I read was Night Film by Marisha Pessel, and this is a chunker. I almost didn't think I'd finish it on time. And the first 50 pages or so, I was considering DNFing it, but I had to know what happened in the story. The plot is so intricate, and I just wanted to know what happened. Basically, Ashley Cordova, a 24-year-old, is found dead. And Scott McGrath, who's the main character, is an investigative reporter, and he wants to find out what happened. Part of his research includes looking at her father, a movie director that has most of his films on the black market, not in Hollywood. So, it was really long. I think it was too long. I got bored at times. And I was kind of disappointed in the ending. So, I'm giving that one 2 stars. I also said on the Grisham trilogy, Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. I gave this one 4 stars. I have been hesitant to pick up these books, and I don't know why, because I really like them, surprisingly. In this one, we follow Alina and Mal and the orphans, and they're kind of like soldiers, and there's a dunkling involved, and there's a war, and it's really good. I'm already halfway through the second one, and I want to finish both the second and the third one before the end of the month. I forgot to mention, for the Shadow and Bone, I read the last 331 pages. From Raylan, I read The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which is a reread by Mackenzie Lee. And I read the last 405 pages of that. And if you don't know about that, it follows Monty and Felicity, who are siblings, and Felicity, and they go on the Great Tour of Europe. And it becomes an adventure story, and I really liked it the first time. I gave it 5 stars, and I gave it 5 stars around this time. And I did this as a reread so I can read The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. I'm really looking forward to that one. And I read a few pages in that one. And a good younger friend challenged me to read 3 books this month. I already read The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and then he challenged me to read The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. And in this one I gave it 2 stars. Apollo is thrown back as a mortal as punishment, and when he's thrown back, he's almost mugged, so this girl Meg saves him, and it turns out she's a demigod, and he goes to Quincy Jackson's apartment and asks him to return him to Camp Half-Blood, and then the plot continues from there, and basically the series is when he has to find 5 hidden oracles. For me, I was bored. Apollo is a really unlikable character, and I understand that they did it this way so we can have characters grow throughout the series, but he was just so annoying and conceited, and I got bored because it felt like a recycled setting and a recycled plot a bit, because they go into the labyrinth, which, hello, Quincy Jackson and his companions did before as well. If I forgot to mention, it's 2 stars. I also finished Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, and this is a spin-off from the Vampire Academy series. I gave it 4 stars. It follows Cindy, Adrian, Eddie, and Jill as they protect Jill, and they go to a new boarding school, and I really liked it. I'm hoping I'll love the series. I heard the series is better than the Vampire Academy, so we'll see. I also finished the Knits 5 Babysitter Club books, and I'm not going to go through them. I'll go through them in a separate video, but I gave Mallory and the Trouble with Twins 3 stars, Jessie Ramsey Pet Sitter 3 stars, Dawn on the Coast 4 stars, Christine the Mother's Day Surprise 4 stars, and 3 stars to Marianne in the Search for Tigger. Now, I read a total of 1,279 pages, which is crazy. I know. And the books I'm not showing, I just read some from. I read 98 pages of The Disappearances. I hope to finish that by the end of the month. What If It's Us? I read 53 pages. Forbidden, 100 pages. Saint Anything, 40 pages. Siege and Storm, 94 pages. Let's see. Lady's Guide to the Piracy and Petticoats, 26. Sentinel, 16 pages. Beautiful Broken Things, 25 pages. And my really ambitious rest of the TBR for the month, which 4 days, is a little bit skinny, is 12 books. So we'll see if I finish 12 books before then. Thanks for watching. How did your Thrillerathon go? What books are you reading and liking? Have a great day.